Ladies and gentlemen, there is power play in the state of Maharashtra. Now, after Bharatiya Janata Party swept the Maharashtra elections, all eyes are on who will be the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Now, according to sources, Devendra Fadnavis is all set to become the next Maharashtra Chief Minister. Sources also said that Fadnavis will be taking oath on either 27th or 28th of this month. On the other hand, we learned that Ajit Pawar camp has backed Fadnavis as the chief ministerial face. The question, however, remains, who is the next Maharashtra chief minister? First, listen in to what BJP leader Ramdas Athavale had to say.
पीएम फेस पर अभी तो कोई डिसीजन आया नहीं, बातचीत चल रही है और अभी माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी साहब और अमित शाह साहब, जेपी नड्डा साहब, इनके साथ चर्चा होगी और उसके बाद एक दो दिन के अंदर ही मतलब मुख्यमंत्री पद का चेहरा तय हो जाएगा। लेकिन बहुत सारे बीजेपी के लोगों का कहना है कि भाई हमारी सीटें इतनी 132 आ गई है तो देवेंद्र फडणवीस जी मुख्यमंत्री होना चाहिए। अजित पवार साहब के पास 41 एमएलए है, उन्होंने भी बोला है कि भाई देवेंद्र फडणवीस के नाम को मेरा सपोर्ट है। तो मुझे लगता है कि अभी एकनाथ शिंदे साहब के तरफ से ही थोड़ा सा अपना ग्रीन सिग्नल मिलने की आवश्यकता है। लेकिन एकनाथ शिंदे जी ने बहुत अच्छा काम किया है। 2.5 सालों में मतलब उन्होंने 5 साल से ज़्यादा सालों का काम उन्होंने किया है, तो वो भी बहुत अच्छे मुख्यमंत्री है। लेकिन आंकड़े ऐसे दिख रहे हैं कि भाई देवेंद्र जी को बनाना आवश्यक है, लेकिन उसके बावजूद भी वहाँ एकनाथ शिंदे साहब को कोई ना कोई तो जिम्मेदारी, अगर वो यहाँ डिप्टी सीएम रहना चाहते हैं तो वहाँ यहाँ रह सकते हैं, या दिल्ली में भी मतलब उनको केंद्रीय मंत्रिमंडल में स्थान दिया जा सकता है। इसके बारे में माननीय ऊपर के लोग जो है करेंगे। लेकिन एकनाथ शिंदे जी बहुत अच्छे मुख्यमंत्री रहे हैं और उनको 2.5 साल के लिए मैं हार्दिक बधाई देता हूँ। लेकिन अभी क्या चेहरा तय करना है ये अभी ऊपर से तय होगा, अभी तक फाइनल नहीं हुआ।
So that's the latest that's coming in from the state of Maharashtra, where the suspense is persistent over who is going to be the next Maharashtra chief minister. Sources say that it is Devendra Fadnavis who will take over the CM's chair. However, nothing has been confirmed yet. Sources also say that the oath-taking ceremony is likely on the 27th or 28th of this month. Meanwhile, we learn that Mahayuti leaders Eknath Shinde and Ajit Pawar are in the national capital, where they will hold a crucial meeting with Jagat Prakash Nadda and Union Home Minister Amit Shah on who is going to be the next chief minister in the state of Maharashtra. Remember, it's a tough battle between Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis. Eknath Shinde, who is the current chief minister of Maharashtra, it remains to be seen, will he continue as the next Maharashtra chief minister, or will the heart be taken by Devendra Fadnavis? We have senior editor Shravan joining me live on the broadcast. Shravan, you're reporting live from outside Fadnavis's residence. What's the talk about? Sources claim that it is Devendra Fadnavis who's going to be the next chief minister. What more are the sources telling you?
Well, in fact, I'm just currently outside Ajit Pawar's, I beg your pardon, Sharad Pawar's residence, as there is a meeting that is basically underway between legislator of Ajit Pawar, who's meeting currently Sharad Pawar. While they say that this is just a courtesy visit that's taking place, just one more breaking news now coming in, Tanisha, before I take you through the details emerging with regards to the government formation. Now, after the miserable performance of the Mahavikas Aghadi, it turns out that several of the legislators from Sharad Pawar camp, as well as Uddhav Thackeray camp, would be switching over to Ajit Pawar's side and, for that matter, Eknath Shinde's side. Not just that, 4 independent legislators have extended their support to Eknath Shinde. That's the other breaking news now coming in. It turns out that the independent candidates have not only extended their support, there are talks going on of them joining the party. So the breaking news now coming in, 4 independent legislators have extended their support to Eknath Shinde. Now this is with regards to the government formation. Now let me just take you through what's happening within the BJP camp. Now, As per sources, there is a very high possibility that Devendra Fadnavis would be the next Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Now, how does this really pan out? One, Ajit Pawar, who's already had a meeting with his legislators yesterday. Remember, that was the first party to call in for a meeting. It turns out that he has extended full support to Devendra Fadnavis and in fact has also made a demand that this time the Mahayuti should be led by none other than Devendra Fadnavis. The reason being is in terms of the performance, and the fact of the matter is that there has been a transfer of votes of the BJP to the NCP in several of the areas, particularly in the Marathwada region, and that is the reason why perhaps you're looking at Ajit Pawar making it very clear that the Mahayuti this time should be led by Devendra Fadnavis and not Eknath Shinde. Having said that, by when is it really expected? We are being told that perhaps in the next few days, about 2 to 3 days is what we are looking at. The parliamentary board meeting is also expected to take place in the next 24 hours. The legislative party meeting takes place and the announcement would essentially be made. And not just Ajit Pawar, but I'm told that even the RSS has backed Devendra Fadnavis's candidature as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. So that's where it stands right now. It's unlikely that the announcement is going to be made sometime later tonight. You would have Devendra Fadnavis traveling to the national capital, but it's to do with a function that's taking place in the national capital and nothing to do with the government formation.
Right, Shravan. Also, a quick follow-up on that. If Devendra Fadnavis could likely be the chief ministerial face, who are the front runners for the deputy chief minister position in the state of Maharashtra?
So one name is already finalized, that is of Ajit Pawar as the Deputy Chief Minister. Now, if at all Devendra Fadnavis becomes the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, whether at all Eknath Shinde would actually continue as the Deputy Chief Minister, something that will have to be ironed out. Now, that's a factor that's being looked into. Whether at all Eknath Shinde would be giving the name of one of his party colleagues, that's not very clear at this point in time. So we haven't really been able to perhaps pick on that, that whether at all they're going to be perhaps okay with the fact that Devendra Fadnavis becomes the Chief Minister and Eknath Shinde takes the role of the Deputy Chief Minister. So that's an area where we are yet to get in some clarity. There are certain ministries perhaps where, these parties have made their demand. For instance, as far as the NCP is concerned, they are largely looking at perhaps the revenue portfolio. The Shiva Sena would, of course, not let go the urban development portfolio because this is a portfolio which was being held by the Chief Minister for a very long time. Even when he was part of the BJP earlier Shiva Sena alliance, that time too, Eknath Shinde was always holding the urban development portfolio. So that's another portfolio that one would expect that the Shiva Sena would like to retain with themselves at this point in time.
Right, Shravan. Thank you for sharing us with all those details. Shravan there holding the story from the state of Maharashtra. All eyes are now on who will be the next Maharashtra Chief Minister, whether it's going to be Devendra Fadnavis or will Eknath Shinde continue as the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. Hectic parlays are slated to take place in the national capital as well today. Thank you, Shravan, for giving us all those details. So that's the latest that's coming in from the state of Maharashtra, where power play is on full swing. The deliberations are now taking place over who is going to be the Chief Minister of Maharashtra. The probables are Eknath Shinde and Devendra Fadnavis. Sources claim that Ajit Pawar camp is backing Fadnavis. However, it will be clear in just few days as to who is going to be the next Maharashtra Chief Minister.